When I first met her, I thought she was the woman of my dreams. We moved fast, and before I knew it, we were living together, sharing bills, planning our future. Everyone around us assumed we were basically married. And I believed the same. Our bond felt just as deep as a legal marriage, even though we hadn't made it official on paper. I trusted her completely, and I thought she felt the same. But then things started to change. She began staying out late, going places without telling me where she was headed. When I asked, she would just brush me off with vague answers, sometimes saying it was just friends or just work stuff. I tried to give her space, but the unease inside me kept growing. One night, she came home well past midnight. I was worried sick, pacing the floor, imagining the worst. When she finally walked through the door, I asked her directly where she had been. Instead of reassuring me, she exploded. That's when she said it, words that cut me like a knife. Stop acting like we're married. You don't get a say in where I go or who I see. I froze. Those words shattered everything I thought we had. 4 years, I had treated her like my wife, providing, protecting, planning. And yet, in her eyes, I had no right to question her. It made me realize that while I had been building a future, she had been keeping one foot out the door the whole time. We argued for hours. I told her that commitment wasn't just about a ring or a certificate. It was about respect, loyalty, and partnership. But she didn't seem to care. She kept insisting that until there was an actual marriage license, she was free to do as she pleased. My heart sank as I realized I wasn't her partner. I was just convenient. Over the next few days, things got worse. She became even bolder, spending entire weekends away without explanation. When I confronted her again, she laughed and said I was being controlling. I wasn't trying to control her. I was just begging for honesty and respect. But she had already made it clear that in her mind, I had no authority in her life. I started questioning myself. Was I foolish for expecting faithfulness without marriage papers? But then I thought about all the sacrifices I had made, paying most of the bills, supporting her through tough times, standing by her when no one else would. I had already been living like a husband. The least I deserved was loyalty. It hurt even more when mutual friends started whispering that they had seen her out with other men. When I confronted her with the rumors, she didn't deny them. Instead, she shrugged and said, "We're not married, so I haven't broken any rules." That single sentence was the final blow. I realized then that I couldn't stay. Love without respect isn't love at all. It's just exploitation. She wanted the benefits of having a partner without giving me the security of commitment. And I couldn't keep living like that, constantly doubting, constantly hurting. So, I packed my things and left. She didn't even try to stop me. Maybe she thought I'd come crawling back, or maybe she was just relieved I was gone. Either way, walking out that door was both the hardest and the most freeing choice I'd ever made. In the weeks that followed, I felt empty, but also strangely lighter. I no longer had to wait up at night, wondering where she was or who she was with. The silence was painful at first, but over time, it became peaceful. Looking back now, I see that her words were a gift in disguise. They forced me to see the truth, that she never valued me the way I valued her. I had been living in an illusion, but her blunt honesty broke that illusion wide open. Now, I've learned that love without commitment is fragile, and trust without respect is impossible. If someone tells you with their actions, or worse, with their words, that you don't matter, believe them. And walk away.